Okay guys, welcome to the first Pokemon Trading Card Game Online video here. And the first deck that I'm going to do is, it's a Gengar EX deck, so it's going to be in the expanded format. And it's going to be pretty unique, so let's take a look at it. But before we get into the deck list here, I just want to show something real quick. That if anyone played back in the day, around the Diamond and Pearl era, which is when I first started getting into the trading card game, I had this deck. It was Gliscor Lv and Shedinja, and this deck is very similar to what it does. So the old card here, Gliscor Lv, you could put it onto your active Gliscor, and you could choose the defending Pokemon, and it's paralyzed and poisoned. And the important part here is his Night Slash attack, which does like a medium amount of damage, but you can switch Gliscor with one of your benched Pokemon. And what you would do is you would just switch it with Shedinja right here. And the reason why you would do that was because of Shedinja's Pokepower. And it states that once during your turn, if Shedinja would be knocked out by damage from an attack, you can put 4 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon, and each of your opponent's Pokemon that has the same name. So it was pretty good back then, because the hit points were lower, and did put 4 damage counters on, and also had free retreat, so you could just switch it back when your turn was up, and you just repeat it over and over again. And of course Gliscor had some attacks too to help. But this is our deck, so the modern version here. So let's take a look. I think everyone knows what Gengar does at this point, but let's go over it. So he just has a standard attack for 1 energy, put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon, which is nice. You can usually always get that off on your first turn. And your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned, and you switch it with one of your bench Pokemon, so it kind of has the same effect as Gliscor Lv. And it does do 60 damage, so that's a little on the low side. So what we're going to be using is Fighting Fury Belt, since it is a basic Pokemon, so that'll bump up its HP, so it'll have 210 total, and it'll also do 10 more damage, so its attack is doing 70 per turn. And then Gengar also poisons, so it'll be doing 80. And then we also have Furbank City Gym, and that puts 2 more damage counters on poison Pokemon, so you're doing a total of 100 damage. Yeah, 100 damage per turn. And then the guy we're switching into here is Pukumuku, one of the new Sun and Moon cards. And his ability is, if this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, you put 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. And we're not really worried about his attack here since we're not running the proper energy, but we're just using him for his ability. And the one problem is the retreat cost. It does have 1 retreat cost, so we need to find a way to get him out of the active. And the way we're going to do that is we have cards like Escape Rope. We have 2 switches here. And then we also have 1 AZ, which puts 1 Pokemon in your hand. And since this deck is running all basic Pokemon, we have Nest Ball, which is a really great new card that just immediately puts basic Pokemon into your bench. And I only have 2 Ultra Ball here, because when I was testing this out, I was finding that I was running into Ultra Ball way too much, and it's surprisingly easy to get out Pokemon with this deck build, so you don't really need too many Ultra Balls. And so we're using 2, mainly just to get out Shaman here. And obviously Shaman has an amazing ability, and everyone knows what that does. I have a Rangaroo in here as well, for 2 reasons. 1, because I only own 1 Shaman, and 2, it can get you a few more cards if you're dwindling down, so it's not too bad. And it also has a really good attack. It does 60 plus 20 more for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So this is actually kind of useful, depending on the matchup here, just to run 1 of. And Pukumuku, like I said, does 6 damage counters to the active Pokemon if he's knocked out, and we can enhance that even more by using Bursting Balloon here. So we just attach that, and if they attack into it, they'll take 6 more damage counters, so that's a total of 120. Then hopefully we can get the knockout next turn with Gengar when he switches back in. Some other important cards, Professor Sycamore, standard, I have 3 of him, 3N. The reason why I have 3N instead of 4 Sycamore and 2N is because there's like all these item cards you really need in Burbank City Gym. You can't really afford to discard them. So that's why I added in an additional N, because I need to recycle cards. But worst comes to worst, I also have an Eco Arm, so we can retrieve any Bursting Balloons that we miss or any Fighting Fury belts that get discarded. Okay, that's pretty much the gist. Oh, I forgot Robo Substitute here. That's just like a 30 HP Pokemon that you can... It's an item, and you can just put it right onto your bench. And so ideally, you can have that in your active, and then it doesn't need to retreat or anything. You can just discard it and switch into your Gengar if you can't find a retreat for Pukumuku. And I guess Skyla here. So if we need access to a Verbank or a specific item, we can just get it right away. And everything else is pretty standard. 4 Versus Seekers here. I have 1 Professor Kukui just for more damage, 2 Lysander. And then for energy, just 4 DCE, because Gengar can use DCEs, and also a Rangaroo. And Shaman if we are in a tight situation and need to return it back. And 6 Psychic Energy here. So that's pretty much the gist of the deck. I'm going to do 2 matches here. So we're going to see it in 2 different matchups, and then at the end we'll go over the deck's strengths and weaknesses in the recap. So let's go. Alright guys, here's the first match here we're going into. Ooh, he has a Gengar coin. I want that coin now. Alright, he's probably going to pick first. Let's see what we get here. Nothing. So ideally we want to start out with a Gengar. Or even a Robo Substitute wouldn't be terrible. But we just don't want to start out with Shaman. Alright, we got our Gengar. So we'll put him down, put Pukumuku out on the bench. That's weird, he was using a Gengar coin, but he has a fire deck, let's see. Alright, looks like it's Volcanion. Alright, I have not faced this deck yet, so let's see how it goes. Now I wonder what Delfox he's going to be using. Maybe he's going to be using Delfox Break? That's probably his main card, and Volcanion's just like a build up here. That's what I'm betting on. Alright, we're going to attach the Fighting Fury Belt here. Let's see what Trainer's Mail can get us. Let's see. I really think we need this Sycamore right now. Unfortunately, we're going to lose our switch here, but Lysander and AZ will be good to have in the discard, so see what we can get. Oh man, all 3 of the DCEs, that's not good. Let's see. Let's see, do we need a Rangaroo right now? You know what, let's go with the Rangaroo. Because he's probably going to be stacking energies. That way we can use up our DCEs. And then we're just going to go ahead and attack him right here. And that's going to be it. It would be really nice if he ends us right now. Now, does he have any energies? No. He doesn't currently have any in the discard pile. So his first attack is only going to do damage. So ideally what we're going to do here is we're gonna get another energy next turn. Hopefully it's a psychic energy. And we're gonna attack him and retreat into Pukumuku. Oh, so he does have the Delfox that's gonna be drawing cards. He was lucky enough to get that rare candy. So, since he doesn't have any fire energies in the discard, I don't know if he's gonna be... Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't think he's gonna be worrying about attaching to Volcanion right now. Escape rope. We're gonna send up him. Since we also have an escape rope in our hand, we can just reverse it back next turn. I don't think, yep, my turn. Ultra Ball. Alright. We do need that energy though, and we're gonna lose this if we... I guess we're gonna... Let's see. First of all, we can't have Pukumuku up front, so... See, I would just send out Volcanion. Since you don't have any fire energies in the discard. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna switch into him. We do have our Shaman in our deck, so let's just go ahead and get him out. I really don't want to lose these DCEs, but... Alright, we're gonna drop Shaman for 4 cards here. Alright, we get the Verbank. We still don't have enough energies to attack, which is what we really need to do, and we can land the knockout now since we have Verbank. I think that's what we need to do, unfortunately. So I'm gonna just attach everything that I can. I do still have this, so I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't. If I want to be able to attack, I can't attach that, but that means that we only have 1 DCE left, but I don't think I have a choice. Yes, there's our energy. And we do have a switch, so that's good. See, the bench gets filled up so fast, you don't need those Ultra Balls. Alright, I think I'm happy with where we're at right now, so we're just gonna Dark Corridor here. That should be enough to finish him off. And we're gonna switch into Pukumuku with the Bursting Balloon. We're gonna take our first prize card. Nice, and then... Although we needed that end earlier. Instead we had to waste... We're down 3 DCs right now. We have 2 in the discard and 1 attached to Gengar, which means we only have 1 left in the deck. There's the Delfox break. Is he gonna keep attaching? Just do your turn, free attack. Yeah, he's definitely gonna load that up. And if he has a fire energy card in his hand, then he's ready to go. We might be going for Shaman here. Oh, Braxton. He must be stuck then. Which is good for me. This probably means he can't attack. And luckily I do have the switch here. Another Volcanion. I don't know what stadium he would throw down, but just in case we do have the backup. That draw got him that. Ooh, and he decided not to attack. Okay. So, should we start up another Gengar line? Or go with a Rangaroo here? Now we're gonna go with the Gengar, so we're just gonna pull out another one here. We're gonna get him ready. Let's see, we're definitely gonna need that switch. But unfortunately, Oh, AZ's down there, so we still can get him out of the active just in case. Alright, here we go with this. So I'm actually going to hold off on this N right now, because we don't really need much, but we'll need him next turn. Actually, we're at 22 cards. I've used 2 Versus Seeker. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that Versus Seeker. So here's another 100. And we might be stuck with this, but hopefully we're going to be able to AZ next turn. Because we will have one more Versus Seeker somewhere in the deck. I don't know what else he can do. He only has, oh wow, he has 180 HP. But next turn will be enough to finish him off though. And if he decides to attack here, he's dead anyways. Although we might, oh yeah, we do have the AZ, so we'll for sure get the knockout. And now he has the other Delfox. But it's always good to run a few of each in this deck. He's gonna level ball. Another Braxton. Oh, he has another Delfox set up already. Is he retreating? Oh, that was a good move, probably. Although I do have the Lysander. See, that's actually better for us, I think. What attack did he use? I don't know, there's probably a reason for why we didn't take damage there, but or why he didn't take damage. Let's see, let's get the prize card here. Oh, he did, oh, okay. Now we're gonna replace that stadium. Or we can get another card from Oranguru. Let's see what it is. Another Versus Seeker, that's good. Alright, we're just gonna Dark Corridor for the KO here. Get another prize. And we get another Verbank just in case he tries to throw down that stadium again. Let's see, we have our remaining 2 Versus Seekers. We could probably pull him out if we really need to. Which is what I think we're going to do here. Although first we're going to get the knockout on Volcanion. Oh wow, that's a lot of energy here. Let's see. We need to get him out of the active, but we also need to Lysander this out. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Lysander him out. And just wait another turn. Because if he attacks, he'll take 60. Now I could have just attacked Volcanion, but I don't know. he's really piling up the energies here. See, that's where Rangaroo would come in handy, because we could do bonus damage. Alright, so he is going to take that damage. So let's bring him up. Battle Compressor isn't really useful right now. Let's see, he has 120 left. So if I attack him with Gengar, that's not going to be enough. I need Professor Kukui right now. But there's no way I'm going to be able to draw that many cards. Oh, I can Battle Compressor. Maybe it's in my deck. Hopefully he's there. He is. Alright, we're going to take that into discard. We're at 18. We're not going to need Sycamore right now. And I'd say Nest Ball we don't really need. So we're going to toss those down here. And we're going to Versus Seeker for Kukui right here. I don't think we need to toss down that Gengar. That would be bad if we pull him out because we're running low on energy. And we just have the specials, so we can't really use Super Rod at the moment. But this should be enough to finish him off, I think. Let's see. I think it is. Then we'll switch with this. Yep. Exactly enough to finish him off. Unfortunately, you only get one prize card though with the breaks. We would have won if we could have gotten two. And then with the other break we defeated. Let's see what else he can do. I don't know if he has a Lysander. I mean, he can't really defeat the Gengar even if he Lysanders it out, so we might be we're in a good spot, I think. Alright, so that just, I think, guaranteed us the KO on this. And we do get our, oops, I keep forgetting that you have to put that on the field and it automatically goes there. Alright, we do get that DCE, so our final Gengar is ready to go. We're going to drop down our final Pukumuku here. We don't really need to end or anything. So we're just going to Dark Corridor. Take the prize. And I am going to switch into Robo Substitute though. So because we don't have a retreat at the moment. And now we do. We don't really need to charge anyone up anymore, so if worse comes to worse, we can always send up Pukumuku and just attach the energy to retreat. And I think we have this game, guys. I'm pretty confident. Yeah, all of our Verse Seekers are gone though, so let's see what we can do. Evo Soda, he's gonna go for the back. Oh, he doesn't have one left. Okay, we're gonna go for Pukumuku. And that's fine. The Gengar. He does have 2 prize cards left, so we have to be very careful. I'm gonna shuffle in. Actually, yeah, we're gonna shuffle that in. We're just gonna do. Oh, we have to do all 3. Okay. Alright, we just have to be really careful of this Shaman. We could really use. Yeah, but we already used the Versus Seeker, so that's not gonna really work. If he gets a snipe on the Shaman, we lose. But we're just gonna have to go for it, so. It's just... Oh, he surrendered. Okay. Then that's it. That's the first match, guys. Didn't do too bad against the Delfox break. Alright, see you in the next one. Alright guys, here's game number 2 here. Are we going up against a fire deck? Maybe Incineroar? Looks like we are probably not going to get to go first. Although if we can lead with Gengar, we may be able to attack. Although it doesn't look like that's happening since Pukumuku came out first. This guy really got a good start going here. Another Volcanion. It looks like it is going to be Incineroar, probably Incineroar GX. Let's find out. I'm going to toss down Robo Substitute here. Let's start getting our Gengars going. And we're going to just attach the Fighting Fury Belt. Attach the energy here, and let's go ahead and end. It would have been nice if we landed an energy there. But it's not too big of a deal. Got another Gengar to throw. Next turn we will be able to end again. Maybe Professor Kukui, depending on if we get an energy or not. And we do need to switch as well. We need to get Pukumuku out. I think I'm going to start calling him Sea Cucumber. He evolves the Torracat. Is he pulling out? What's he pulling out? Volcanion EX, maybe? Yep. So we have to watch out for this. Nest Ball. We really need a switch. Yeah, we're gonna need another one. Because he's probably gonna get taken out if we don't switch. I could Skyla for that switch, but we don't have an energy. So I really need a new hand. I think we're gonna have to end again. And in the meantime, I'm gonna attach this bursting balloon. We did not find that psychic energy. If we did, it would have been fine, but we're gonna have to end our turn. Although we can end again, which is probably what we're gonna have to do next turn. Let's see if he throws down that Incineroar. Wally, here comes an Incineroar, probably. Looks like he probably has the GX version. Although if he doesn't have a Lysander or anything, he's gonna take 120. Which is almost enough for the knockout. At least for Volcanion. I mean, let's see. Yeah, he doesn't have any fire energy in the discard, so his first attack isn't really going to do him much good. Oh, nope, he's going to get the knockout here. Do I chance putting Gengar up? He can do 200 damage. So that's a guaranteed KO, even if I send him up. So I think I'm gonna send up this Gengar. We're gonna have to end. Yeah, we're gonna have to end. I need that energy. If we don't get the energy, we're in trouble. Man, where are all the energies here? I can't even... Well, I could Shaman. That would leave us... We have the escape rope. I think I'm going to do that. That's what we have to do. We're going to discard... I don't think we're going to need this other Gengar here. We're going to just put him out. Our bench is now full. We're going to have to Shaman. Should we escape rope first? No. We're going to Shaman for 3 cards. Hopefully we get an energy. Not the energy we needed. So that's not good. We still can't attach one though. So I'm just going to attach it to a Rangaroo. Maybe we can use it. Now I wonder if I escape rope here. I don't think he'll send out Incineroar. He'll send out someone else. And I'll still be able to get the knockout on Volcanion with Gengar's first attack. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to stall a little bit here. See who he brings out. Maybe a Litten. No, he does bring out the Incineroar. Alright, well... I really need Gengar's attack though to finish off Incineroar. Or to finish off Volcanion. I'm just gonna have to give him up. There's an energy. It does look like we're going to be in a good spot now. Although we definitely need another Fighting Fury belt. Which means that the other 2 may still be in the deck or in the prize, we don't know. He's probably going to opt to use his GX attack right now and finish off Gengar. I have 210 HP. It'll for sure be enough to kill me because of the burn. Yeah, we have our Psychic Energy, which is fine. And we still have both switches. So we're not in too bad of a spot right now. Could be worse, but could also be better. Yep, there's a knockout here. This game would have went so much better if we could have just gotten that energy from the start. Alright, so I did discard both Gengars, so it looks like they're out of the picture now. And Super Rod is also gone, so there's no way to get them back. So it looks like a Rangaroo is going to be next. I could N. Let's see, because I'm only doing... I'm not doing a lot of damage, I'm going to have to N. That'll also bring him down. There's a switch, that's good. And I do get Fighting Fury Belt and Burbank. Those are the exact cards we needed here. Not much Ultra Ball can do at this point. So we're just going to have to use Dark Corridor. Although it's going to take 3 turns to kill this guy, it looks like. Because at this point, if he finishes, if he has a Lysander, the game's pretty much over. He has none down. I believe if he doesn't have that Lysander, I'll take out Incineroar. But he does have another one ready to go, it looks like. He's retreating. That was a good move. Pretty much Lysander just wins him the game at this point. This game would have been a total different story if I would have had those energies. What to do? Should we try to... We're definitely going to pull out the other Incineroar, I think. Although we're only dealing... He's going to be at 230, so he's going to have 20 HP left. So if he doesn't find a way to retreat him, we will get the KO here. We're going to have to pull out Robo Substitute. $110, can he do 20 more damage for each bench? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 80. If he can throw down one more fire Pokemon and has Lysander, he can kill Shaman. Although he opted for Blacksmith, which means he doesn't have a supporter to use this turn anymore. Alright, so Oranguru is ready to go, just in case. We have the switch. Two Versus Seekers are down. I think we're just gonna have to hope for the best here. Hopefully he doesn't have a Lysander, because we will get the knockout here. Actually, yeah. Alright. We're gonna have to send him up. Sycamore is useless. Fighting Fury Belt, okay. Not bad. We can put that on Oranguru if we need him to fight. And now that he doesn't have all those fire Pokemon, I mean, but if he can get one heads on Tiger Swing, and if he has Lysander, we're dead. We have one DCE left somewhere. He has one prize card left to take. Both of my Robo Substitutes are down. Kukui is not gonna help. We're gonna have to switch into a Rangaroo. Oh, this is really coming down to the wire here. Actually, you know what? We might be able to finish him off. I think we can finish him off. Although we cannot send out another Pukumuku, that's out of the question. So we're just gonna have to attack him here. I think this might be enough. No, it's not. I don't know why I thought it was. He already uses GX attack though, so... Yeah, we need... If he can't get this KO... I have 160. If he flips 2 heads here, then we do lose. It's probably game here. Yep. Looks like that's gonna be game. Oh, we just got so lucky. So lucky right there. 180. He has no cards in his hand. Oh, what do I do? He only has 180 HP. We're gonna need a... Well, we're gonna attach an energy, because we can't do anything else. Gonna battle compressor. We don't want to draw him. AZ just in case. Kukui. We're gonna have to Lysander him out and retreat. Although if he draws a miracle draw, we're probably dead. But let's just take this off. We got so lucky that he flipped 2 tails. Do I want to switch? That'll do 100 damage. 130. Yeah, we have to. I wish we didn't have to switch, but... If that's a blacksmith, I don't think he can do anything though. I think we may have won. What can he do? He can't retreat, he can't do anything. I think we have it. He's just trying to stall us, I guess, right now for time. I really don't think there's anything he can do here. Even if he would have gotten, let's see, 1 heads, that would have been 130. So he wouldn't have taken us out because we had the Fighting Fury belt on. Looks like that's the game, guys. We pulled it off. let's finish it off with Gengar here. And just like that, we beat Incineroar GX deck with Volcanion. Although I will say, we got lucky with he flipped the 2 tails there. Although if he would have gotten 1, we still would have lived. And we got off to a really slow start because we didn't have any energy at all. We just had the DCE, we could not find that Psychic Energy to attach to Gengar to start attacking. And that really set us back. But we did end up winning though, so... Alright, here comes the conclusion. We'll go over the deck, see what it's good against, what it's bad against. Alright guys, we are at the end of the video here. Thank you so much for getting all the way to the end. And I hope you enjoyed this deck that I threw together here. It's definitely unique. We got to see some old cards mixed in with one of the new cards here, so they worked pretty well together. I was super happy with the first match that we did. We pretty much showcased every single card in the deck and all of its utility. And we got the right cards at the right time, it all went smoothly. And then we got to see the second match, which was the Incineroar GX and Volcanion deck. And it looked like it wasn't turning out very well, because we didn't have those energies in the beginning, so it was a really slow start and we couldn't start attacking. And we got really lucky at the end with those coin flips. Although if we would have gotten the energies, I think the rest of the game would have been a different story. But nonetheless, we secured both of those victories, and this deck isn't that bad. So let's go over, based on my experiences so far, what else has it been good at and what else has it been bad at. Well, at first I was running into problems with the Mega Mewtwo deck. Not specifically Mega Mewtwo himself, but actually Mewtwo EX. Because before I added in Burbank City Gym, you don't do enough damage with Gengar, even though you hit him for weakness. Because Mewtwo is weak against Psychic, even though you hit him for weakness, you're still not doing enough damage to one-shot him. Which means when you switch into Pukumuku, or if you switch in with a Robo Substitute, he can just damage change you. And you basically just get nowhere. So, but if you do put in Burbank City Gym, and you have Fighting Fury Belt, you can take out the regular Mewtwo EX in one shot, as long as he doesn't have Fighting Fury Belt. It did really well. I've played a few games against the Machamp Ariados Poison deck. It's actually really good, because a lot of times they run Burbank City Gym as well. So it's more to my advantage, because his Machamp can't one-shot Gengar. But I can one-shot him because he's weak to Psychic. Let's see, before I did a game against, with the new Umbreon GX and Yveltal, I got a really bad start and we lost, but even if we had a good start, this deck is pretty weak against, like, Darkrai Turbo, probably the new Umbreon GX, any build like that with Yveltal, because we're weak against Dark here. And that really sets us back. Even if we have Focus, or not a Focus Sash, Fighting Fury Belt, it's still rather difficult to not get one shot. So that's about it. Yeah, hopefully next time, I don't know what we'll be doing. I have the Lurantis deck built already. I have 2 different versions of it, but I'm not sure if I want to do it just yet. But I do have a few more decks made, so we'll see. Alright, thanks for watching.